I like that intro. Sounds nice. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Bro, this was 3 years ago and it's still nuts. It still hits different. That's crazy. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. So really cool introduction. I like that a lot. He's, just walking. We have this really cool slow moment. We're just pausing and it sounds really it's like a synthesizer of some sort. I kind of like that. And then it just goes quiet, and then they do a ramp up. So ramp ups are basically for like dramatic effects. They do it so much in movies. Like if you see a movie of like The Rock or I don't know, like the typical Marvel movie to like something like that as an example, they always use ramp ups. They'll use them typically a lot. They use them to build suspense or build something for like some impactful moments about to happen. And then they'll also follow it up sometimes with like an impact sound effect. So ramps, impacts, those are like two of the most like, I would say like popular sound effects that people use like all the time, especially editors. It's a big thing. Ooh. Also, I gotta apologize, guys. I am still sick. I've been sick for almost 3 weeks now. I don't like to complain, but I'm just letting you know. So if I try to scream, I don't have my high-pitched voice back yet, so I might be sounding a little deep today. That is cool. Okay, so this is a match cut they're doing, and they're using probably like a levels effect. That's what I'm guessing. It kind of allows you to fine tune the contrast or the exposure. You can kind of like mess with color channels, specific color channels, like the brightness of each individual color. Because when we're referring to video, basically we have our RGB, our reds, our green, and our blues. That's what videos are made of, 3 different color channels. So then they follow it up using a levels, and it looks like they're using the white channel or something like that. And then it has this really cool dramatic flash. Really, really simple to do, but really clean. And that dancing, nice little pan, whip pan. Hey. Oh, that was nice. Sorry to pause again. I had a question for all of you guys, for all the stays, everyone. I need your opinion. I want to do a video like picking a bias fully because I've been going back and forth between biases and I don't know who to pick. Like, I don't know if it's Felix, Bangchan. Like, I've just been thinking about all the people. Like for example, One Young is my bias. I want to do a video where I pick a Stray Kids bias, basically. If you guys have like videos of learning Stray Kid members, link it down below. And then by the end of the video, I could pick like a bias. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be kind of cool because for every like group that I watch, I could have a shirt like this. I already got the Rose one that's coming for Blackpink, so I need the Stray Kids one. Guys, the new Rockstar album, I've been listening to it so much. It's so good. But okay, let's keep going. So they use a whip pan right here. It looks like keyframes, or they just zoom in with the camera basically for dramatic effect. It's like, okay, hey, I want your attention. And then it looks like they could swing the camera just ever so slightly and then follow that up with a whip pan. Whip pans, there's presets, there's plugins out there for it, but usually use like an offset effect. An offset kind of offsets the footage. You can like move it over and it keeps like replaying itself basically. Then you could follow it up with a directional blur to get that blur right there. And then you don't really see the cut. And the smart thing they're doing is it looks like they're using something black in that shot, as you see, to transition to the next clip. Because if you're transitioning between 2 shots, sometimes you'll get like a line. So that's why I use a directional blur, and it looks freaking good. That is such a good cut, man. I like that a lot. So what do they do there? Oh, that is, wait. Oh, that is smart. Wow, even 3 years ago, they were on their game. That's crazy, man. So what they're doing is, this is the next shot. They rotoscope him out. Rotoscoping actually wasn't even a thing, I'm pretty sure, 3 years ago. Well, it was, but it wasn't like to what it is today, basically. It was more of a difficult thing to do. It was really hard. Not hard, just tedious. So basically, rotoscoping allows you to select your subject, isolate them from the background. And right here, they take him and they rotoscope him. And then basically what they do is they put him in the frame before, which is really, really smart. And it makes this the cleanest cut ever. And then they just fade out the background. It's so simple, but so good. Yeah, I gotta do a bias thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. Oh my god. I really need to do a learning Stray Kid video because I watch the music videos. I do. I've been listening to the songs. Like Leave has been my big one. Leave, Megaverse, and S-Class. I'd say those three are my top right now. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know who my bias is. I don't know enough about the members, if that makes sense. For me, it's all about personality. You know, someone could be really talented and I like them, but you gotta have a good personality. So I need to learn all the members and it's hard. Maybe I'll do it for my Patreon. Oh, that was sick. Okay, so a lot of like panning and camera movements. They move the camera again up. Yeah, you could see the mirroring they're doing. You see it's the clip like duplicated basically. They follow it up with another transition moving up. Kind of the same thing as the whip pan basically. And then they use an it's like an RGB effect. That's a big common thing for transitions. You know, different color RGBs like blue, red, green. This one looks more bluish and reddish. The green channels are kind of, you can see it a little bit. Yeah, you can see it a little bit, but really cool transition. I want to see that next thing though. What was that next thing? Dude, what the heck is that? That is sick. Wait, I don't even know how they did that. Hold on. Okay, so I have a few theories of how they did this. Like, again, guys, there's so many different ways to do editing. So, I mean, if I ever mess up, you can't get everything. There's just so many creative ways to do something. I feel like they could have told them to stop moving a little bit. So they're kind of like almost frozen. They have a dolly moving back basically, and then they speed ramp the dolly, or they could have done like an infinite zoom. I actually did this the other day. So basically what they could have done is they take the frame right there, they scale it down, and then the black part, they could use an AI or something to generate the rest of it. And then what they do is they put those together so you don't lose quality when you zoom in, scale it down again, fix the black part, scale it down again, AI the black part. You keep doing that. And the thing is, when you zoom in or out, you're not going to lose quality because, you know, you have like an infinite zoom effect. That's how I would have personally done it. But keep in mind too, this was 3 years ago. So technology is not what it was today, which is kind of crazy to think about. AI is like nutty today. Yeah, I have a few ideas of how they could have done this. There's probably something else they did. Who knows? Then they use like a warp effect. Cool. Ooh. Dude, what is that sound editing? Oh. The sound editing on that was nuts. That was amazing. So it's dark, and then it looks like they cue lights in the scene, or the editor could have put like more lighting in the edits basically. I think they probably just cued a light in the scene, and then what they're using, you could see on him, he's kind of delaying, or there's like feedback basically. I think that's the echo effect. So here's a good example. So basically, if you apply an echo effect, you can you know, edit your time, your number of echoes, your intensity, and you can get really cool results like this basically. It's a really cool effect, and you can manipulate footage in so many cool ways. So the way they're doing it right here is really creative. I like that. And then the sound design is like, keep it up. I'm gonna add this shit to my playlist. Damn, man, they should have added like a light switch sound effect, like a big impact, like boom. I don't know what that was. I think that would have been really, really cool. Besides that, this video is, I'm kind of surprised they didn't. Like, that's kind of weird. It feels like kind of empty without it. Like, it's like the best part. Like, that's the impact. No. Oh, man. That's good. That's all right. This is sick, though. We're getting some really cool transitions. So seamless. Just the editing on this overall is really good. And the dancing. I mean, like, I've reacted to Stray Kids dancing, as you guys know, and I'm not even surprised. Their dancing is incredible. It doesn't even blow my mind at this point. It doesn't. I know. I already expect it. I know it. That was nice. The drip goes hard too with this. Dude, the drip goes really hard with them, for real. Oh, cool. Nice face track. It looked like they did some face tracking right there. Yeah, because he's kind of like in the middle, so they're kind of like face tracking in the middle, it looks like. Oh my. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was actually really, that was crazy. Damn, bro, that is such a good ass transition. What the heck? Okay, I gotta look at that again. That's actually so good. So they have him in the middle. They pan down with the camera, and then where's the cut? Okay, I think that's the cut right there. He probably does the same exact scene. Yeah, because you can see the floor looks different. Look at that. Like, there's like a speck on the top left, and when you go there, it cuts. Yeah, it's like a little of a different shot. So they probably did the same thing, or he stopped moving, and then he changed, and then they pan back up and he changed outfits, which is, I think that's the best transition of the whole video right there. This group is nasty. I like the song too. Ooh, elegant. Oh, they did it again. They did it again. Look at the infinite zoom. They did that same zoom again. Oh, there's also an effect. I forgot the name of it. There's a way to do that infinite zoom. Okay, all right. If I'm being honest, I think this is one of the rare occasions I'd have to see the edit, like what they did to know how they did that. It could be optics compensation. That's another effect. You can kind of warp it in After Effects, and then you can kind of like mirror the effect so you don't like have like duplicate or like, you know, the outside edges. I just have so many ideas of how they could have done this, but I really, as a freaking editing nerd, I'm dying to know. It's like, what the heck, man? I want to know how they did that. If anyone knows, please leave a comment down below. Like, did they pan out with a dolly? Did they use an effect? I mean, that's nasty. That is, wow. I think this song is basically about them in a museum, I cannot talk today. And they're like infiltrating the museum basically. And they're like, I'm Stray Kids. I can party wherever I want. I'm cool. And you're not. No, they don't, not like that. And then when the lights go out like that, it kind of gives me the vibe of like security or someone's trying to stop them. I'd have to watch this again. I don't know. I love this group so much. I really do. Oh! That's a green screen, probably. Oh my god. I can't even, like, my voice. Ah, what the heck? Oh, you know what it reminds me of? The God's Menu. That's the song. Okay, it reminds me of God's Menu. I think God's Menu was a really, really good song. I just haven't listened to it as much as like Circus, Maniac. I should do like a top like 5 Stray Kids song thing. I should do something like that at some point. Nice. So seamless. What the heck? Really good camera shakes too. I mean, the editors know what they're doing. I mean, everyone on the set knows what they're doing. It's just like the perfect collaboration, basically. It's kind of like when you see your favorite groups collaborating, you're like, yes, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. It's basically like that. I mean, the best editing, best cinematography. The choreo was hitting hard on this one too. I mean, this one's nasty. God, I love K-pop. More masking, okay. Ooh, and these like directional blur, or the footage could be like really, really blurry. Looks like they use like directional blur and kind of like a mask, and they feather the crap out of it. We've talked about it when you feather something. I don't know what, when I flick my hand, I feel like I'm doing a Harry Potter spell. Like, I'm dead. Oh my god. Can we relax as human beings, as people that need to breathe? Ooh. Oh my god, that is really good. Okay, let's talk about that really quickly too. I like the bell sound effect, and to go with it, they kind of use an effect that lasts long. It's like a longer effect. Instead of like just cutting, they have this like fading out effect. They rotoscope him out. You could see that they didn't do a very good job of rotoscoping him. You can kind of see the edge line. This is what I'm talking about back then, where it was kind of not as advanced as today's technology. Because, you know, today's technology, you can just like click a subject and just like they're out of the background. It's simple as that. Bro, I look so white right now. This is so random. I am so sick. I just... Yes. Don't think that transition was necessary. They did that to, you know, for the next scene. But the thing that I don't like about that is, and of course, it's all opinions, you know, like everything with editing and music videos, it's all creativity, basically. It's like what you want, what you think, and you got to be creative and, I mean, try new things. But basically, I don't feel like they should have personally masked that unless it was to a different scene, because it's the same scene. It's very, it feels repetitive to me, that one transition, but it's a good idea. I do like that, but that's just my opinion. No one cares about it, so. We're going hard on this one. Damn, bro, we're going so hard. That sounds really wrong. Nice wide shot, too. That is a lot of freaking people. Holy crap. Oh. Oh, you could see they masked the two clips together, it looks like. Yeah, you could see the white line. They feathered it, and then they put the two clips together. They have the robotic camera doing the exact same motion, basically, with the two shots. You put them together, and then you get that beautiful thing. I feel like I just took a chicken out of the oven because I am starving. This is good, bro. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life. I swear to God. Come in. Oh, that was so good. I love it. I freaking love Stray Kids. I love K-pop. I just sucker for it. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I might do more recordings while I'm sick because, you know, I mean, life doesn't stop. I kind of want to record. I miss it. So hopefully I didn't sound too bad in this recording. You know, if I did, I sincerely apologize. Anyway, I want to thank all of you so much for everything, all the support we've been getting. I'm really excited for 2024. We're gonna be crushing it. My goal is to hit 70K, I think, by the end of the year. If we hit 70K, that would be, wow, that'd be crazy. I also want to say I really need more Stray Kid content. I'm not too sure what to do, basically. So if you guys have any ideas, like anyone, please leave a comment. Like, let me know music videos I missed, other videos I could watch, like dance reactions, dance performances. Give me the content ideas because I'm running out here, so I don't know what to do. You know how Blackpink, they have kind of like Blackpink House? Does Stray Kids have something similar to that? Like a show, basically. If they did, maybe I'd watch it on the channel. Maybe it's a Patreon thing. I don't know. But okay, I'm done talking. I'm done talking. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, and I'll see you soon.